Considering who I am and what I've been through, and really how I feel about myself, I have no ego. We're talking about ego.
Why are they talking shit about you, man?
No, they said that for someone's had a woke comment. He said for someone that has done so much acid, he has no ego death. And I just was responding to death because that's not true. I've been to the brink. I've been to the brink and beyond. There's no ego. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah, okay. So,
I celebrate life.
So Alcatraz.
Yeah.
You want to watch
YK versus STRICC.
YK versus STRICC?
Yeah. I mean, they can always go to the channel, subscribe to LA Battlegrounds, and watch West Coast Dread versus Danny.
Yeah.
But the reason why I want to watch STRICC too is because he's getting ready to battle Bonnie. So I want them to see him
STRICC
work.
is battling Bonnie Godiva on Domestic Violence 2.
Yes.
Coming up January 19th.
Yes, sir.
VOD is going to be available.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned. Subscribe to LA Battlegrounds.
Lush One will be in the building.
Come on,
so
man.
It's going to be...
There are acquaintances.
All right, I got to
Since he goes to San Diego and every other battle league.
Yo,
don't start talking about our intros.
Yeah, can you shed light on what the fuck is going on? Am I lying, or was that literally just the ad-lib track? Why did you guys have just the ad-lib track?
Because
where's his verse?
Because Woods.
Okay, first of all, how savvy am I to point that out?
No, that was dope, but that's what's funny. I'm gonna break that down because I remember when you guys talked about it.
We talked about it on live.
You guys actually were laughing about
their intro is they have a song playing. This song right here. And it's just the ad-lib. You can hear like the verse.
So
super quiet.
I don't know if you know this, Woods produces.
Okay,
is this the same event that Geechee battled?
So,
Yak battled fucking Saint?
It's the same event. It's the same event.
Are they
just outside?
Yep.
Because they booted us because they're fucking marks.
Yeah, it was our fault. We ran over and shit. But they were acting weird. So that was one of Wood's artists, and he had it. So he just wanted some background music. So he put the music.
He accidentally.
Honestly, this kind of looks better, man. I kind of like this more because you don't see that yellow background and shit. What did you had lights? How did you light this?
There was lights.
Yeah, we had lights and shit. We were just out back, and then there was some lights
in the parking lot.
In
you
the
know that parking lot that everybody parks in?
Yeah, let me hit that.
The most savage blunt hit of all time.
That's how I smoke the day.
Hey, thank you, Rebel Spirit.
Hey, the Rebel Spirit.
That's a pretty fruity name, but I'm not. I still give you props. Thank you.
He's Canadian, Chris. Yo, how can you tell?
Taking shots.
But y'all forgot.
Pulled this shit off though.
The battle's fire, but you expect us not to talk about that intro?
You didn't like it?
I loved it. Are you kidding?
Let's get it.
My hat is horrendous.
What's good? It's your man Alcatraz, man. LA Battlegrounds.
Where are you at?
I'm right next to Traz. No, you can see me behind Cannon.
What's wrong with the hat?
It was like a hat from a beer company.
Make some noise, man.
Like a free hat.
Sounds cool to me.
It's kind of cool.
So without further ado, tonight we're gonna get into the OG.
Yo, okay, so just give a little bit of background on STRICC. Because I don't think a lot of people are familiar with him.
Okay, so STRICC
is not from Los Angeles.
No, he's from Houston.
Yeah.
And got his start on a online internet company. I think it was
Let's Beef.
Let's Beef.
Let's Beef. He's from the same tech site that Conceited and all them came from.
Yeah. But so we did the LAB first event was a joint venture with them. That's how we came up with
him versus basically what y'all, if you're super ignorant or just from a cursory level observe battle rap, you know STRICC as the punching bag of white culture that B-Dot abused in those viral clips. It's exactly the truth. You feel me? Like, but not only was that, if you actually watch that battle, a very, very not one-sided fight the whole way that's pretty much debatable. Absolutely. If you really break it down bar for bar. B-Dot himself will probably claim it as a victory, as he should, but would not. He'll say STRICC is fire and put up a good fight. The only times I've really seen STRICC battle is on LABG, and he's flamed every single battle.
Is he in any other league? Has he battled on any other platform?
No, that people have hit him up to do stuff.
We were trying to get him on the bunker before the bunker went down.
Thank you, Rebel Spirit, for another.
Hey, another one.
Thank you, $10, man.
I'm not making fun of your name no more.
Let's go.
He put another 10. Yeah. That's tight. Man, you got all the pizza paid for already.
Almost. It's getting there. It's getting there.
What was it? What were we saying?
STRICC on
he hasn't yet. Why didn't you hit me up? You should have hit me up.
Well,
get him on the bunker.
We were. It was getting facilitated. We got Yak, we got Ron Compton, we got Saint, we got Geechee, and it was going. And that
STRICC's
way.
been unavailable, as you know, or else he would have been battling on LABG for the past year or so.
Who?
STRICC. He hasn't battled since then.
He's moved and he's had a couple of different life-changing things.
He said starting January he'd be battling. Boom, he's on your stage in January.
I believe he actually might battle on some other stages as well, and he definitely. I would love to see him either.
Well,
URL or King
we've
of the Dot.
We've talked about him doing King of the Dot, and he's for sure with the shits when the time's right, and we'll make it make sense.
Yep.
How did this battle come up?
Again, he's stayed down with us. He's battled pretty much who we've asked him to battle. He gives A1 performances. He's battled Link also. And
who was the first time when he battled in Long Beach? I think I saw him. It was like a smaller battle, but he flamed somebody, and I was like, who the fuck is this kid? I don't know. That was before Link, I think, was even battling. I forget who it was, but it was the first time I popped up at LABG. And it was probably his first LABG event, I want to say.
No, his first LABG event was... Oh, yeah, it was that one. It was... he fucking Know-It-All.
Know-It-All.
Yeah.
PBK, shouts to me, PBK.
Yeah.
Know-It-All.
Know-It-All.
Yo, stop talking about Bonnie, you fucking weird kook fruitcakes.
Weird kook fruitcakes.
Young Cannon versus
You be rhyming when you don't want to rhyme.
BG's MC to the right, please introduce yourself.
STRICC, man, I'm back in Cali.
That's right, STRICC. MC to the left, please introduce yourself.
YK, you know why I stay Southside Chicago. Young Cannon in the building. Cali, we back. Cave Gang, IHM, we in the motherfucking building. Yeah.
All right. So you call it in there, champ.
Tails.
Yo, where is Young Cannon from? Chicago?
Southside Chicago. From Chief Keef, bro.
It's Tails.
He's a cool ass dude.
He's like criminally slept on, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
It's on STRICC. Whenever you ready, champ.
Look, how is it
I'm sorry, but I feel like one thing, I feel like YK has chosen, due to the fact that he likes to explore different markets, he's chosen to go the route of traveling more and not specifically going. If he had only done URL and been quote unquote loyal to the brand the whole time, he might have a higher profile, but he's on a lot of advantages by being able to travel and go overseas. Do that. He pops up in Miami, pops up over here.
Cannon's a guy.
I think he's more known because of that.
He might be.
Yeah, he's a guy that plays the game in the ring, but not so much out of the ring. So he's always bringing A1 performances and very dynamic in the ring, but he doesn't necessarily have like a social media persona that.
Does this motherfucker have a Twitter? Like, for real?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I think he's out there, but it's like I don't see him tweeted much.
YK, we need some more Twitter fingers posts.
Do it.
Yeah, I agree, honestly. But you know my proclivity.
I'm the white boy, but you the one doing that corny shit we can't stand in rap. Verse John, he said you fell into that tranny trap. Went to an event with a man bitch on your damn hip like a fanny pack. What's the details? You couldn't see well, thought it was... Don't even answer that. Just answer this. How come every time you spit, I don't get that realer vibe? Why your record clear? I'm talking to Crystal Khan. Makes me want to talk to your OGs or whoever instilled your pride. If you are from Chirac, they must have kept you concealed inside, because at least half the people you know have been killed and died, mothers victimized. They sons either got felonies or they fell on knees and really cried. So the only question that hits my mind is if you don't got no felony, how the fuck are you still alive? Now don't answer that. Just answer this.
Got killed or died.
What makes you feel like you should be given the torch? If they doubt you real, you wouldn't know how to feel.
I gotta call, man. I am so fucking sick of those angles, dude. Like, if you're really a thug, how come you're not in jail? Or like, how'd you cross the border? Yeah, how'd you cross the border?
Hold on a second, though. Context. This man STRICC spent a lot of his early life in YA, and I've told you guys what YA was, and we talked about it. So he's a fucking jailbird himself, and he's really been through it. So normally I totally agree, but actually from this kid, I agree. And
so, but you only know that because of your background knowledge of him, right?
He says it a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if he says it in this battle.
That's actually his third around for every battle.
Yeah,
he talks about that.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm sure he's emotionally scarred as fuck from me. You feel me? Like, but
I'm just saying, like that angle always bothered me, man, because it like doesn't really leave you with much, you know. It's almost like the easiest like cherry to pick off. Like,
no,
the tree,
it is like you got into Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd you get in here?
What makes you feel like you should be given the torch? If they doubt you real, you wouldn't know how to feel. To you, this shit is a sport. I never gave a fuck about crowd appeal or how a crowd would feel until I had to appeal to the courts. I know, sound like I'm talking that same old, sound like I'm talking that same old street shit. But there's a difference in plot, some. He tried to convince you he a thug, cause getting those props fun. I don't give a fuck if you are a thug. Put your life in them lines about them pistols and shotguns. They put my life on the line, and I had to convince them I'm not one. They say, why you talk about prison?
Come on, man. That's so good, dude. Like, yo, I like real talk, and I didn't want to say this until further in the battle, but it's just like so prevalent in my mind. I feel like STRICC is like, and I hate to even categorize people like this. I feel like he's the coldest white boy, like battle rapper. Like literally, I feel like he's
frack. Yeah.
Yo, to be honest,
sex god.
The cold part is Frack is actually high up there, way higher than people want to give credit for.
Absolutely.
And
Big K ranks high too.
Big K is like the, you know what I'm saying?
Is he white?
No, I don't even know. He's final level, bro. But
Big K is just negative.
But I feel like there's a lot of fools that people like have on a pedestal that STRICC would wash.
Yeah, word
easily.
up. Yeah, for sure. He's just not really. I mean, in this battle, it's like he's like given that, you know, thanks to LA Battlegrounds, like that jump to like make that kill, you know, which I feel like a lot of people like. It's like. It's almost like Geechee. Like, I felt like Geechee was like, man, if he's just like goes to the East Coast, gets on a big stage, it's like he's gonna be URL.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. He's gonna be like the URL poster boy. Same with Rum. When I first saw Rum Nitty too, I was like, dude, this fool's a fucking like made for URL.
Yeah,
man.
Rum from a very, very early stage. We both were like, it was obvious that he was destined for.
Yeah.
All they need is that opportunity. But I also feel like it's cool to have time on the not even the smaller stages, like the bigger stages, like that of the non-major leagues. You feel me? Like the mainstream underground leagues, like LA Battlegrounds, iBattle leagues like that, where it's dope for rappers to really hone in on their skills and just find their voice. And then by the time they reach a URL, they're pretty much dialed in. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to a lot of these fools that just become slaves to the PG system at an early stage,
right?
And
or get
like,
pushed too fast.
And then they're struggling to find themselves in the other leagues after the fact.
Right. Yeah, word up.
They put my life on the line, and I had to convince them I'm not one. They say, why you talk about prison, STRICC? Shit, it's hard to forget. When they threw me in that hole and forgot me, I was scared it would turn me into an emotionless zombie. All I could think about is where my emotions had got me. I talk about my pain through a smile. You think I'm joking, but hardly. I'm sadistic. My jokes are more Joker than Harley. I wouldn't laugh if I were you. You don't want to start me. I let the blade open you partly. Reach in and rip that fucking humorous bone from your body. Danny,
Dog, what about fucking STRICC versus A-Word?
I think STRICC would be
talk about that.
I know,
it's a dope battle.
But
it's a very dope battle, actually. Exactly, shit like that.
Word.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's up there. He could easily bang with all the mad flexes, A-Wards, all the.
I'm not saying
Pat Stays.
I'm not saying who would win. I think it's a dope battle. Really.
I do.
Blade open you partly. Reach in and rip that fucking humorous bone from your body. Danny Myers looks like a Ninja Turtle. So you hit him with a line about the Technodrome. I ain't mad. It wasn't bad. I just feel like I could do it better, though. He the type of dude, when he with his crew, he might really hurt you. Kill or murk you. This wannabe Donatello G's that he leaned on me. Well, keep sipping purple. I got patience. That shit's a virtue. I'll wait till he walking home, all alone, no longer with this circle, and hop out the shadow with the shells like the Ninja Turtles. If your bitch with you, She better keep her face zipped. You getting dealt with for trying to play.
Yo, I fucking am really digging the no reaction. Yeah. Like, I kind of love it, dude. It's awesome.
Thank you, Arith.
Arith, thank you, man.
Sharon is the realist in the game.
The turtles, if your bitch with you, she better keep her face zipped. You getting dealt with for trying to play strict. So let her know the metal will shred her for the same shit. And leave her with a problem the medics know they can't fix. Trying to put her brains back in her body on some Krang shit.
That was fire. That was fire. That was retarded, dude.
I can tell by your...
That was retarded, dude. Cowabunga, dude.
Heroes in the house, show.
That was retarded, dude.
I can tell by your face that you fear the flow. That's how you make a punchline out of a children's show. Oh, you don't hear me, though. I wouldn't expect you to get it. You named yourself Young Cannon 10 fucking years ago. I tell them take the young off. I tell him take the. Look, I tell him take the young off his name, but I can see it's got him trapped in its hold. How he acts when he flows from his raps to his clothes, it practically shows. The old Cannon was young, but young Cannon can't accept the fact that he's old. And I'm just here to help you where every last one of your OGs failed you at, and I hope you feel like a hoe letting a white boy tell you that. Time.
Really dope, non-forced rhymes. They're super to the point. It's not like he didn't really have too many haymakers, but it was like consistent jabs.
Yeah.
Nothing, no stumbles, nothing weird.
Yeah, word up.
Really dope flow.
Yeah.
And
solid first round.
The depth of creativity too. It's like, oh, you just made you called him. You said he looked like a Ninja Turtle, but let me show you how to do some Donatello wordplay.
Yeah, word up.
Damn, where's my motherfucking backpack? You know? Oh, here it is, gang shit.
Gang shit. Lush.
Bottom of the first, Cannon. It's on you, champ.
I said, Joe. Why they pick me for you? I ain't got shit for him for but a big grave. He a cornball, type to get robbed with a switchblade, piggybacking a fake story about a tranny some New York niggas made up to hate. Congratulations, you got to get played, cause this round is the tranny. I'm about to wig on this nigga for acting bitch made. YK.
Dude, he has some fucking beefy ass chops, dude. That makes me jealous.
YK versus Jesse from Breaking Bad. This wasn't the white boy I was trying to get. Whoever said he had a chance, they was lying to him. He always bragging about his life in the pen. Well, ALKATRAZ bought bars to strict. Bitch, you getting indicted again. Come to your block and rumble. I'm going full retard when I cock the thumper. Black on a white face. I'm Robert Downey in Tropic Thunder. They asking, can white bread break the mold? You gotta wonder. I fuck your bitch, then crack a shell on her head. I'm Brian Pumper, LABG. Match me with a LABG.
I mean, what's that reference?
LABG. Match me with a clown bitch. That's the Joker's broad. I bought the barrel to peek at you, but the knife a Pokemon. Okay, you rolled in a pen and took your strikes. You the bowling ball. Well, I'm Mexican. I see the snakes in the grass and mow the lawn. They got you charged up, right? They daring you to get brave.
Very different look for a Mexican, typically, I would say. For sure.
But this a different world. Sit calm. After you lose, they gon' flip shade. You average. I could beat you with a verse off a mixtape. You want smoke outside, I beat you to the cig break. How you from Texas, but had to find a home in Cali? Damn, that LA don't know what to do with you, like bringing the Rams back. Can clap.
Except for the Rams are doing fucking amazing.
I mean,
Christ.
Fuck. Still kind of bootsy though. I'm not gonna like hop on that bandwagon just yet. Like, still.
I was sad you guys didn't do better this year.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Armani Cooper, bro. You just really don't want to catch footballs. It's
at least
crazy.
you're not the Broncos, man. We're
yeah,
doing
at
so
least
terrible.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, we'll never.
We're doing so bad.
With
do with you like
pony ass orange uniforms.
Ah, man. What, we know what rings feel like, though.
I don't.
Or rope round his neck, that might work better. I put this goofy on a shirt. That's an iceberg sweater, homie. We ain't the same. Heaven to hell. We ain't the same.
Do you remember the iceberg sweaters? Kid like Iceberg was like the brand. You remember that shit, right?
Yeah,
it was a dope ass brand. Jay-Z loved that shit.
The brand was Iceberg.
Yeah, and they like had a license with Disney, and they would have hella like and Warner Brothers too. They would have like Bugs Bunny and Mickey and Goofy, and like it was both Warner and Disney characters to be on it.
Right.
So Goofy on the shirt. Put this Goofy on a shirt like you get killed.
Yeah, word.
It's pretty dope.
Okay.
Wordplay right there.
Round his neck, that might work better. I put this Goofy on a shirt. That's an Iceberg sweater, homie. We ain't the same.
Although a shirt and a sweater are two different things, I will say that.
Heaven or hell. We ain't the same. Heaven or hell is why I take this lame. Give him staples with the nickel sun on the side. We at the Laker game. If he Compton, I'm leaving him red. I'm trying to make the gang. I heard he asked, so I'm throwing tips. I'm trying to make it rain. We give a fuck. We don't care about your time in jail. Cause all real niggas did time too for grinding sales, big ass bags. I could take T-Top Mama from his clientele. Who wants some? Get hemmed up like JoJo. You better run, son. Send a shorty in a Three Ninjas mask. They thought the shooter was Tum Tum. You gon' say I ain't on smack? My stock whack. They all try the same tactics, thinking they can walk through the cemetery to your grave planet. You okay rapping, but not enough to survive a straight hazard. I'm Macho Man. You boy meets world. We ain't the same savage. I'm about to slay something. Take his top off in a ring. I'm Mae Young. I'm two Ninas. The twins will make the hit. That's Ray Strumming. That was cool. But that was.
I don't really think they're twins, but still, I mean, like, it's still dope. Like, for how long did it take for you to know that Slim Jimmy existed, right? They seemed like the same guy for how long, right?
That said, this is the problem I have with every Young Cannon round, where it's like, I'm watching it, we're going to get a beer.
Well, you know the cold,
can you give me one too?
You know what the cold part is actually he's way better live. I will say that. Like,
you battled Danny at Traffic too.
They're both way better live, and when they're able to make it translate to video and make people not want to get beers is when they're super tight.
I'll get a Corona. Gracias.
This is not codeine, by the way, guys. I know I'm not trying to like advertise shit. It's not codeine.
It's dank. Yeah. it's pure liquid dank in there.
What is that?
No,
it's liquid piff, man.
Cannabis with syrup. Okay.
Slacktivist.
I drink a bottle of those a night when I wake up.
Look. As far as my outfit, like one thing, what y'all need to know is you can't get it in stores. All right. Yeah, you gotta really dig deep.
Specifically made for
you gotta dig deep.
Nicholas Carletti
for everything.
Yo, do you guys read these fucking
No, we
comments?
don't pay attention to the chat.
That was cool, but I leave dog laying. We spark bangers, put the twins right in this bitch stomach. That goes beyond saying fuck talking. Fuck.
It goes beyond.
Like Beyonce?
Beyond
saying.
Beyond saying.
That goes beyond saying. Like we don't even need to say that shit.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, word.
It's not that good.
Right in this bitch stomach. That goes beyond saying fuck talking. Fuck. Hold on. Fuck talking. Just show them what the fire about. Text the shooter. Barber chair. Clip a line up and scout 3 SUVs to that residence. The riders be out. Text them again. Hey, riders. That mean if you can't get in the crib, we dumping shit at the side of the house. That's fine. Residents, the riders be out. Text them again. Hey, Smokey. That mean if you can't get in the crib, we dumping shit at the side of the house. He say he don't bang, but why he spell his name with 2 C's like he's supposed to be crippin'? This fag wouldn't even fight for his flag. He
said fag. He certainly said
it's a tradition.
All right.
It's problematic.
With 2 C's like he's supposed to be crippin'. This fag wouldn't even fight for his flag. They had to jump him in like, don't be a menace. You got to play. You got to play. You got to get out the gate. Hey, get out the gate. Southside. Let's get it.
Who got the first?
Low-key STRICC.
Yeah, I feel like Young Cannon had a lot more energy, where I was like, okay, he's gonna fucking get it, but it was like I was like waiting for a fucking line the whole time.
Well, the thing is, it's what I keep telling you guys: content.
Yeah.
He had some dope bars, but he wasn't really talking about shit.
Yeah.
Like he would talk about stuff, and then he'd get into these random bars, and then he might talk about something and get into some random bars.
Yeah. Very little structure. Like
that shit.
Strick has a point to what he's saying.
Here's what I feel about content, because I don't feel like content is the #1 most important, but obviously it is an attribute that decides battle. What I feel like content is a mitigating factor when it comes down to it. If two MCs are pretty much equal in crowd control, delivery, other variables, content is what'll make or break it. But I also feel like content is too much of a gray area to put too much emphasis on, because it's subjective as fuck.
Right.
Like, there's no real way to be subjective about this fool got good flow or not. Either, like, it's music. I'm sorry, my boy.
Yeah.
It's either music or, you know what I'm saying, or you have no rhythm and have a disability. Because rhythm is broken down into musical notes, 4s, 8s, 16s, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. The content, shit, I've been hearing a lot of reggaeton that's fire as fuck. I'm pretty damn fluent, but I'm not fully fluent in Spanish.
But you're talking about content as in what they're saying, like the subject matter. But what I'm saying is, if you listen okay, so like, could you tell me what his verse was about?
He basically was, I would say the subtext of STRICC's verse was, you got me twisted, I'm actually, like, way more realer than you because I've been through shit. And he's like, no, you really haven't. I don't give a fuck. I'm from Chicago. And that's the subtext of each one of their rounds, broken down into layman's.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
All right.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, if I am, please. Like, I'd be tripping.
I mean, that's kind
of. I agree, and I think that STRICC's got. It's what you're talking about with like. With each line, it's like he's delivering it, and it's kind of like the staccato. Here's a line, here's a line, here's a line, and then Cannon's got this like, you know, where the line goes over the notes and the music, where it all just blends together,
right?
In a good way. When I'm talking about flow, and it's like there's no gaps where it's like, and here's the next word, and here it's just like it all comes together. But it also, what STRICC's advantages is that, you know, you're able to focus on the ups and downs, whereas Cannon's is just like flat throughout.
I feel like Cannon definitely showed a little bit more comfort. He showed that he's more of a vet. His flow was really seasoned. Although overall, when it came down to it, they were both even. I think STRICC jabbed slightly more, so I give a slight edge to STRICC, but it's nobody's ball game yet.
Word up.
Good shit, Let's get it. Let's go. Hold it down. Top of the second, STRICC. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Just to get it out the way, after that B-Dot battle, any white boy references, that shit's just frail and embarrassing. I mean, he might yell about his heritage, try to sell that he's arrogant, hoping you focus on me being pale and not see that he pales in comparison.
That was tight.
Yes. That was fire.
Look.
The thing is, I hate white people. So if STRICC is talking that shit and I like it, it must be good.
I'm from where even if we cool, we can still chest box if you mad with me. He that bitch that got out of line and thought he wanted the bag with me. Just to find out that I jabbed quickly. His chest knew it was in trouble the second it hit the Av with me. Look, from what I see, I ain't worried about your best punching. You look like that dude who talk loud hoping to get the laws out to intercept something. I'ma play dumb while they here. I don't respect fronting. But the second they leave, I'ma check something. Either get respect from them or wreck something. And have them trying to get that 12 back like Danny when Rex ducked him.
Okay.
You battled Charlie Clips, JC, now me? Why you still fighting for this up-and-comer spot? You went from B-Magic to B-Rabbit. Maybe this game's a little... Why you still fighting for this up-and-comer spot? You went from B Magic to B Rabbit. Maybe this game's a little tougher than you thought. Either that or your fans tired of seeing you fucking up your shots. You lose this battle tonight, you lose every fucking thing you got. So call me B Rabbit. Another plain rapper thinking he's funny when he's not. Until this con air and start fucking up his plot. In other words, his life's over if he don't put the bunny in the box.
Oh my God! Is that a Con Air reference?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's been a long time since I've seen
Con Air's a
Con Air.
fucking
When Nicolas Cage gets out the plane and his fucking hair's like blowing in the wind.
Rabbit in the
Yo,
box.
we got a sex bot in chat. Should we make her a moderator just to be, or him or her?
For sure.
Yeah, you want to make
all the powers in the sex bot's
where
hands.
did they go? I'm dead serious. I'm gonna make this sex robot a fucking moderator right now.
Disco flash pie.
Nah, I'm just joking. All right, but yo, Pigsty, if you're in here, I'm gonna fucking make you a mod. Fucking speak up.
He was in here.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of like the mod list. You feel me? Just freeform.
Yeah.
It could go anywhere, baby.
Yeah, it can.
You never know where it's gonna go.
Somebody gonna get modded right now. So be on your fucking toes.
Look.
If you get real excited.
Oh wait, there's Pigsty. Hold on.
Pigsty, I'm gonna pull out my cock. Don't block it.
Shut up. All right, Pigsty, I'm gonna block you. All right, Pigsty is a mod.
So what powers does he get as that?
He can ban people.
All right.
So Pigsty, if he's feeling froggy.
Hey, bro, I'm not really trying to feel any negative vibes for anybody that says mean stuff.
Look, it's like all you do is sit at home and revel on.
Oh wait,
the fact that
I gotta make Chase a mod too.
Chase. Hey, Chase.
Make Brad a mod
Chase,
too.
just so you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming to the crib after this.
Well.
Chase, I will be at the studio after this.
All right, there's
you
3
can see
mods.
me, baby.
I'm gonna regret this tomorrow.
Chase, anyone that says anything mean about me, I don't want their bad vibes, bro.
So can the mods
667
ban the
gang.
other mods so there's only one mod left?
I don't know.
Can you
try it out,
can
guys?
they unmod?
that you'll never reach that upper echelon.
All right, sorry, I distracted from the battle too long. I apologize.
Look, it's like all you do is sit at home and revel on the fact that you'll never reach that upper echelon unless they vouch you. I know it hurts to not know your worth. Try to blend in every place around you. Calling you an insecure bitch ain't just something they say about you. Wake up, this ain't shit we can make up. That's what I hate about you. You wake up and put on that makeup because you don't trust in your face value. These...
Talk that mask off shit.
These days he'll deceive you, but not in a cognitive fashion. He'll do it and won't even be conscious it happened. He tried to hide behind the lies till he got lost in the labyrinth. How does that tie into the makeup scheme is what you're probably asking. Well, it's karmic reaction. You get back what you are, not what you want. That's the laws of attraction. Anybody? Look.
Yo, ALKATRAZ, how many people were out there at this time?
Like 50?
About 50, yeah.
Damn.
Anybody? Look. Anybody down with him got Down syndrome. Look.
Special needs, nigga.
Anybody down with him got Down syndrome. You bit off more than you could chew. I know how crazy that sounds, Pippin, but these shoes are too big for you. You look like a clown in them. The truth speaks volumes, so I go off how that sound system. And looking at you, I can't tell if you Frank Lucas or Miklo. It don't matter. You mention me, you better speak low. I don't give a fuck if it's Spanish and I don't understand it. Fuck the lingo. I got an ego. I hear gringo, I'm in beast mode. Like you gon' I hear gringo, I'm in beast mode. Like you gon' son who? Not me, ho. I got a mean ho. You gon'
You my son shit.
You gon'
I like that.
Look, you gon' son who? Not me, ho. I got a mean ho. You don't think I let that thing go? This bitch queen of the ring, she know Debo. You expect me to respect you? Cause you from a city where a lot of people pass away? I mean, Chirac. Y'all get it in the most savage way. But take the mask away, no more masquerade. I never want to be from a city that shoot before they catch the fade.
CDF reference.
Look.
Catch the Fade is the tryout faction of LA Battlegrounds. CDF. Actually, that's where Saint
Brooks with that name.
Saint, among
The name's
others,
dope as
came
hell.
from CDF. I don't know if you peeped that. Saint is a CDF graduate, so
nice.
So you know it ain't no punk.
Fuck yeah.
Look, yeah. Nah, I'm not done yet. Yeah. Look. I just want to know if he knows how stupid he appears. Look out, fat boy, don't bring that rah-rah foolishness in here. That tough guy shit don't scare me. I've been doing it for years, making students of my peers. You say headstones, I hear headphones. That shit's music to my ears. I mean...
Is that kind of like a time machine lima bean, like Vegetable in the Future bar?
I don't think so.
I feel like it's
not quite as...
It's not as forced, but it's like in the vein of...
Yeah. Sure, you're right. It's in the vein for sure.
It's a similar style of wordplay.
Yeah.
Hey,
true.
Chase, don't tell them how you fucking make beats. It's none of these fucking mark-ass fools' business. You feel me? They're trying to soak up the sauce. They don't get 667 sauce. They get none.
Ever since I made Chase mod, he's been like ASL to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, bro.
Stones, I hear headphones. That shit's music to my ears. I mean, you got bars, and that shit sound passionate too. How much of that shit did you actually do? I only rap about my past if it's true. I know what it's like to roll with the wrong crowd acting a fool. It starts with you the bad kid at school. Then they clapping a tool and you think that shit is cool. Until they pass it to you, till you react for the crew. No matter how smart you are, you can't ration it through. They chunk you to 22, and even if you don't catch it, it's still a catch-22. Look, I got like one more thing. Look.
Everything he's saying is always like...
Look, he gonna do what most of these rappers do. Get up here, drop names, probably scream cave gang. That's what they think works. Little do we know, it just makes things worse. Only reminds me that you could never obtain Tay's worth. So fuck your accomplishments, I'm on my caucus shit. I was part of that cave gang first. Look.
Talk that white people shit.
That is some real white people shit. It's accurate.
Look.
He's in the pocket.
I'm trying. Look, hey, and I'm just here to, look, this is the last shit. And I'm just here to help you wherever your last one of your OGs failed you at, and I hope you feel like a hoe letting a white boy tell you that.
Okay, now it's...
Good round. I think that his energy definitely helped turn him up.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
That was a slight edge to YK.
Nah, dude, it's the fucking top of the second
bro. Really?
Lush is so far ahead of us. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or the bottom.
You ain't all the way trash. I mean, some shit you be speaking is tough, but bringing that light bullshit to me ain't enough. You lack stage presence, conviction, and crowd control. That's why sometimes they fall asleep on your stuff. You are the typical white man.
Why?
Every time you cook, you ain't seasoned enough.
What else?
Whoever told you,
Shout out free.
Whoever told you this was a shot, they played you. Told you a fable. Tropicana, rotten bananas, knock pulp out your grapefruit, break your leg, arm, make you leak from your torso. I'm trying to waste you, leave you crippled and bloody together. That's a gang truce. Get a box and bow tie. Whoever co-signed get carried with him. We on the post waiting for the shot. We cherry picking. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. That dirty Harry hit him a 30 all net. Come get the steal. He carry Kittles. I could have said, fuck this battle.
Gary Kittles does have a lot of steals if you know your basketball stats.
But I don't work on that diva shit. I'm a Snapchat vid. Press me once, you gonna see the clip. I will not lose to a stunt double in a Justin Bieber flick. I pull up.
What do we call that?
It's like
stumbles.
A slight stumble?
Yeah, tiny stumble.
Tiny stumble? Slight stumble.
On him with the arm out. I pull up on him with the arm out like you need a lift and bow. You be in the ER, you won't need a lift. R.I.P.
Talk that new age transportation type of shit right
Talk
there.
that new
YK.
technology shit.
You feel me?
That was fire.
I said bow. You be in an ER, you won't need a lift. R.I.P. the kid, wave 5 in his face, John Cena shit. You and your family went out stealing? I guess you had to do what you had to do for a living. See, ghetto niggas and white trash ain't much of a difference. See, white trash do they dirt in trailer parks. Ghetto niggas got the project buildings. White trash invest in meth labs. Ghetto niggas is crack we be dealing. But why y'all get looked at as the troubled kids? One look at me, I'm masked as the villain. If we do the same crime and get caught at the same time, who get a slap on the wrist and who get the maximum sentence? I'm just saying.
Content.
He did it well.
Content.
Yeah. And
See, if you sell it, because there's so many people that have preachy angles and it just comes across as like, we ain't trying to hear that. That shit get no play in this ride. You feel me? Like, but the way he did that, and the way B-Dot does it, and certain fools like,
yeah, word.
I agree.
That's like as real as anything you can ever hear. Because at the end of the day, it's hood as fuck. It's super authentic. It's super real, and it's coming from a perspective like the context behind it gives it a lot more gravity. It's not. If a certain other person had that exact same thing, I'd roll my eyes.
Yeah.
But the way he sold that, you feel me?
Right. I feel it.
And that's why I feel like there's a higher emphasis on attributes that aren't just content.
Yeah.
But content's important as fuck too.
Right.
You want to battle?
This is how we battle, you feel me? But it's a new age battling where we're just trying to make a classic.
I have to stop reading this comment.
No, the comments are the best part. We love you all. Keep it coming, you feel me?
No, have you seen the ones about, they keep talking about your hat?
Of course. What do you think? I make fashion
Are you wearing a hat?
They said, some dude
As a
said it
flower
looks
pot.
like his hat came with a musk.
I'm gonna need. Hold on, man. We're gonna need a lot of memes of this.
Lush's
hat.
fashion is the best on earth.
Agreed.
We're gonna need a lot of. We're gonna need a lot of memes about this. You can't even see the lower
He
half.
looks incredible right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He's wearing full on leather pants,
Yeah.
These boots.
galloping boots.
Is that on camera? Can you
Right.
see that?
Oh, shit.
Let me look. Let me look at this.
See this?
No, they can't. You gotta lift it up higher. You gotta lift it up higher.
And to the side.
There we go.
Y'all see that?
All right, yeah. Bring it down.
Oh,
Bring the front down. All right, so Lush's outfit.
Those are Roberto Cavalli's too. You
Right.
feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. All I ever cared about was clothes. I'll be fucking starving and have the flyest clothes. I don't care about nothing else.
I blame his father.
Hold it down, guys.
I blame his father. Because as a man, you teach your kids to learn from your mistakes because life's
Chase
rough.
this fool dressed like a Thriller zombie before it died.
It's fire. I'm surviving the bunker during the non-perishable.
Pigsty, those are Alice Cooper's boots.
Pigsty, no. Pigsty popped up on me in my natural environment. He know that I'm a certified rock star. There's nothing funny.
Man, you are bigger
Lush
than
about to
Lush.
ride some camels in the desert.
Hey, Chase, I'm about to be in your crib after this. And say it one last time.
Yeah.
This is grave robbing Hugh Hefner's.
And I did
The
this.
suit he was buried
Look,
in.
this is a
That
woman's
suit is, this jacket is actually fucking
it's
cool.
Bulgari.
Yeah.
It's a woman's suit, and I got it inside out like the Fresh Prince. I got my Farragut, my scarf, I got on my ice on.
What?
I got my
Really? That's inside out?
Yeah.
yeah, like this. Yeah, I have it inside out.
Fresh Prince shit.
With the, I love the pocket.
Yeah, Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
You tell it's inside out. You feel me?
With the Wu-Tang.
Would have
ring.
never noticed.
And I got my Goyard. I saved up a lot. This is what my Bingo Boom sponsorship paid for this. I got
He has a belt on.
my
guys.
Versace backpack.
He has a backpack too?
Yeah.
So this
This
is
shit right
concluded.
here, this right
Lush's
here is like
fashion show.
$1,200 or more.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
All right, Lush is the man.
As a man, you teach your kids to learn from your mistakes because life rough. But his punk ass daddy encourage his sons to fuck they life up. Y'all steal, my niggas rob. You know who did it when we come and get you. I'm a wolf, you a fox. We move through the jungle different. I'm a humble nigga. I'm a humble nigga. The OGs teach the BGs to get it how you live, homie. We pray to God, then pray on victims. Either way, we leave shit holy. They gas the cornball, crack it or come at the big homie, letting the cheers.
That OG versus BG reference was also the theme of this.
That was the name of the event.
OGs versus BGs.
Okay.
So it was like the new.
Kind of like Gully versus Gannick.
Go to his head. He Mick Foley. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's me though. But STRICC gon' get struck when the heat blow. He think he's sick, come get a ball head. We doing chemo. He drunk. He drunk if he think he can make this league. He drunk. He drunk if he think he can make this league blow. Too much Quavo. We offsets when I take off on your amigos. Quavo, offset.
YNR shit, you feel me? You know what I mean? You gotta love that. You don't get it?
I thought it was dope.
It was Amigos.
I thought it was really,
all
really
the
dope.
Amigos members.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was really, really dope.
I thought that shit was dope. You know I got church like Pope. And you know Diamond is gold. I'm selling that dope. Offset.
Take off. That's the Migos. He wanted a rhyme fest with a fiasco. They threw a savage at you. With Kanye, you bump, thinking you can bag this trapper. You not a G, you a Herb O. Watch me clap this cracker. I cap one. Twist your common sense. Don't even chance the rapper.
Okay, it's a Chicago rapper scheme for those that don't know. Common, Chance the Rapper, G Herbo.
Thinking you can bag this trapper. You not a G, you a Herb O. Watch me clap this cracker. I cap one. Twist your common sense. Don't even chance the rapper. Talk that shit, nigga. Southside.
Don't even chance the rapper though. That's a bit of a stretch.
Hey yo, don't even chance
Don't
the
chance
rapper.
me.
Yeah. I mean though, it's still. I mean within context, he pulled it off. You know, but yeah, you know, like and that's why I feel like YK. And a lot of it, I feel like, has to do with the fact that he's somewhat oversaturated. He takes so many fucking battles that if he took less battles...
How do you knock that over every time you sit?
No, they're laying down, so they move.
Okay.
Well, shit, we moved in this motherfucker.
But yeah, I'm liking this YK round.
Yeah, it's just hard.
It's easy to pick out the bad things, but there's a lot that I like in it. Ready?
Let's go, boy.
All right.
Take it home.
For the third.
Hey, Jacob Thomas, guess what? I touched the pause button on Crip.
This is it. This is it.
We'll talk about it. We gotta talk about it. They want to know.
Last round. Last round.
Enough time, bro. Yo.
Last round, baby.
Hey, STRICC.
Hold on. Make it a fight.
Let's go.
Hey, that's my workers moving that kilos as we speak.
All right, let's get it. Top of the third, baby. Whenever you're ready,
Yo, look. You told Danny you say some shit that's actually impressive. But you do bitch shit outside the ring to make your G shit come into question.
Like what? Like what? Is that the invitation right there? Is that the Danny invitation?
Look. Make your G shit come into question. It looks like you're either putting pizza in the oven or passing shit back and forth. You and Callie Smooth took that same theatrics course.
Talk about that nigga.
Thank you, though.
But you do bitch shit inside the ring that makes me wonder about the life you lead. For instance, you battled Dre Vicious and brought up 4 dead battle rappers just to get off a bar, my G. Knew how hyped the squad might be, so followed that with an insincere R.I.P. And y'all respect this geek? That shit was extra weak. If you really meant that R.I.P., you'd have let them men rest in peace. But nah. But nah, you the savage type. Anything to win a battle, right? Well, you gonna learn now. Fuck that. Whoever thought they'd see me go beast mode should be concerned now. I know my fans want me to go all in. This my 3rd round, but you got me trying to turn up on somebody I should have turned down. When I found out it was you, I was motivated at first. Figured I had finally cultivated my worth, could make a profit. They told me whoop your ass, I was on it. I promise. Then I looked up your battles and started watching. You said some shit versus Big Cannon that made me nauseous. He said I'll cock it and pump. until I see men dropping.
That's pretty sus. And that's how
quoting him, running back.
Again, this is before the popularization of the phrase "dicks" as you feel me, extendo clips, which is now commonplace hip hop lexicon.
What?
You never heard that? Pull
Yeah,
the 30 dick. You feel me?
That's
like,
not okay.
Chase, stop giving away beats to these fucking clowns.
Yeah, Chase.
That shit was so pause-worthy that even though you went crazy, repeating it's not an option. When I heard that, any motivation I had to write for you, I just lost it. I mean, you gotta have one wild, gay-ass imagination, hold on, to write a bar about masturbation. I mean, all the shit you could do with the pen, that's the picture you choose to paint in a room full of men. Wow. Hey, dick bars.
It's pretty on point, man.
It is.
I always wonder when people like, when they're like battling and they like write like very detailed bars about like
like
how like that dude's gay. He's like, man, you suck. Like they like describe
That's
like they hit his gay accent. It's like. What you thought of
that?
That came from your mind.
As if the implication of his sexuality isn't enough. It needs to be like an explicit detail.
Yeah, word.
Like
of anything, even if somebody's like describing what
when
he's
you
gonna
slowly
do to a
insert
girl,
yourself in the butthole.
Yeah, it's like super
fuck?
like I don't really want to hear you describe that at all, man. Just act like you're gonna fucking punch his head off.
Yeah, it's a little much. It's a little bit disconcerting.
Hey. Hey, fuck it though, dick bars. Damn. I can't even do it. Damn, fam. You got an unusual swag. I mean, bro, for real, you're Jonah Hill. That shit looks super bad. But you know what,
What are those then?
Besides the faggotry or the fact that you want to battle me, something I struggle to put into a metaphor or analogy, you spent your career looking for the limelight. Out of cash and greed, I spent my life in the shadows of shattered dreams. Couldn't even treasure a future. Out of worry of what the past will bring, because people trying to dig up old dirt in these new times like Assassin's Creed.
Nice. It's interesting.
Look, hey, I'm from where you don't say it once if you wouldn't say that twice. Cross me, I swear to God, you can't make that right. I mean, you could trip on me.
Okay, I'll say this. I drank a whole bottle of that once and I didn't feel fucking shit.
They were giving them out at the bunker.
Yeah.
I drank a little bit. It was like I didn't feel anything. I took a lot of it. And
well, you know what it is. It's good for people that if you actually have had drug problems and like you actually drink codeine syrup and thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Mike, thank you, man.
Hey.
Gang shit, you know we bumming. But the thing is, it helps you because a big part of like for syrup heads, the ritual is addictive in itself. So when you're able to pour up and just like get that flavor still, and it makes you feel relaxed, it kind of takes the edge off and makes you know. For someone like me that's has substance abuse issues, it's cool, you know, because weed not really a drug to me. You know?
It says report to Dr. Dodo if you wake up in public naked.
On folk?
That's what it says.
You're not gonna go that crazy up there, man.
You gotta be
you're just gonna fucking fall
Hey,
asleep.
report to Dr. Daddy. You feel me? Daddy Lush. You feel me?
Cross me, I swear to God, you can't make that right. I mean, you could trip on me being white, but I don't think you want to take that flight. Bring up my race tonight. By the time you finish lines, you're gonna pay that price. You're a white boy trying to be a thug. I fucking hate that hype. Stop it already. Think Martin and Eddie. I did everything I could to escape that life.
Fuck yeah, bro.
But I guess I'll never lose the peace even if I found peace. The morbid type. I'm sort of like Mr. Can't Get Right. I was born to fight. Look, I'd have loved to take the straight and narrow, but the path I was on was mostly crooked. Let me find out your bitch to plug. Running your shit, like where them zones she's cooking. You think it's a game? Man, call her and let her know when he those stones she's pushing.
Okay.
I don't get that line.
Let me find out your bitch to plug. Running your shit, like where them zones she's cooking. You think it's a game? Man, call her and let her know when he those stones she's pushing.
Mancala is a card. Yeah. Mancala is a little game. It's not with a card game. It's like with played with like little like pieces. They're like dominoes, but they're not. It's
like I think the world's oldest game.
Yeah,
and it's a bunch
it's
of little kind of divots in a board.
It's kind of like checkers, basically.
I seriously didn't understand.
So you're moving stones.
You know what it's like? It's one of those like it's and they all have different characters on them. It's a Chinese game, so
no, that's mahjong.
See,
mahjong. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot like mahjong.
Okay, but it's like
it's different. But
it's like you're counting stones and you're moving them. But
exactly. Yeah.
Pushing stones.
So, and
it's a very complex bar.
Well, it's
you gotta
simple.
be a board game nerd.
If you know what fucking, it's like saying checkers essentially.
That's some shit he played in prison.
1 trillion %.
Word up.
Yeah, there's no other explanation for that.
Okay.
And I'm from West LA. We're very multicultural people, so that's how come I know. And you are too. So
Either give us that dough.
Crazy as fuck.
You think it's a game, man, call her and let her know when he those stones she's pushing. Either give us the dough like Homer Simpson or your dome get mushed in. But he don't get that though. What does big ass know by putting the pound of your rival for them exos like tic-tac-toe? Traz, Woods, in the future, do not belittle me. I breathe authenticity, don't belong in a fraud's vicinity. I made it, I'm buzzing and hated or love it. How could you not consider me? My track record got more game than the documentary. I mean, real shit. How you not gonna mention me? Lose this battle, you gotta be kidding me. Kill your favorite rapper was a possibility before y'all had gotten a whiff of me. Way before I stood in front of that black power and received the lesson Dot was there giving me. Talked about white privilege and its thoughts on the industry. Broke it down with provocative imagery. Went to the culture so deep that people thought I was history. But why wallow in misery? A loss isn't a loss of abilities. I just acknowledged its victory and let it sharpen me lyrically. So now I'm back to help you. Every last one of your OGs failed you at, and I still hope you feel like a hoe letting a white boy tell you that. Let's go.
Yo, ALKATRAZ, are you guys using lav mics? This battle?
lavaliers.
Sounds really good.
Thank you.
They started doing that. Wasn't from the beginning, was it?
Nah, I know.
No. That's for the last like 3 events we've started using.
But Yak and Saint, you guys use labs, and Yak's was sort of distorted. But this battle, there's no distortion. Good job, man.
Yeah. The footage is
that's hard to pull off, dude.
Shout out Woods and Doc, LABG Media.
Word up. I know, but what I'm saying is like they leveled this one out really good.
That shit was fire though, man. Alright, well, I think he's gonna rap for more than 4 minutes. Okay, let him go.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you, Pigsty. I do feel like STRICC's rhymes let a lot to be desired right there. There was like, provocative imagery, lyrically, bars, you know what I mean? Like, it's, at this point, we're too good to be doing that.
It's on you, champ, whenever you ready.
All right, we Gucci. Biblical history talk, average schemes, jail talk, occasional rebuttal. You can miss me with it, cause I don't spit weak fiction and all my shit be hitting. You was getting passed around for cigarettes. Pause. But off your vibe, your shit be iffy. I phone check him in a wreck.
Layered, getting passed around for cigarettes. Cigarettes in the UK go
fags.
Woo! Shit. Look at that.
Weak fiction and all my shit be hitting. You was getting passed around for cigarettes. Pause. But off your vibe, your shit be iffy. I phone check him in a rec room like fuck your 15 minutes. You should be at Woodstock somewhere. Rocking shades and a shirt that's tie-dye, we graveyard shifting. Vamping with the wolves, that's twilight. Soon as you walk in the crib, you gon' catch it. That's Wi-Fi. The tray make carry crossover. That's an Iverson highlight. You get beat with knees and elbows. That's my tie, the big strap. Looking like some shit off of sci-fi. All you heard was bang, bang. The niggas go bye-bye. Half a mile. The scope still see him. I call it I Spy. Let me catch you. Let me catch you in that building selling. I'm yelling rob 'em, all my villains wet 'em. If we don't get tars, I'm smoking bud with the piece. That's Willie Nelson. Didn't you just call yourself B-Rabbit? Another Eminem clone. Yeah, you wanna be like him. Another ex-con going through an identity crisis. You battled B-Dot dressed like a meth head homo. Then verse Link, you grew a goatee, slicked your hair up, and you look like a cholo. Jumped on Angry Fan like I'm from Texas. Sounding like a hillbilly peckerwood. Well, I get your bird off the tree, we gon' leave, she gon' peck a wood. You think you nice cause you got one battle that did numbers? Cracker, please, you tripping. Stop bragging about going viral. Wigger, you was the victim. He get mentioned with the killers. You in a circuit with the chitlins, getting snapped on, face to face without the filter. This lane wasn't meant for you to cross, so move, carry if the price is right. That big wheel spinning soon as he drew, carry revolver shit. Revolver shit. Spitting all that filler gonna get your conscience buried. You better punch for your life like I was trying to take your commissary. They say YK ain't got the it factor. I've been a killer clown, Mr. Consistent. Meaning I did it then and I did it now. What I carry, they'll carry out your casket. Extended rounds.
I don't know if y'all know that his real name's Carrie, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way. Just thought,
Carrie Strickland.
Yeah, I thought we would just give that context since it was getting a bit excessive.
Bloody like the prom, but I'm the one burning a building down.
Yes, he's from Inglewood, Illinois, Southside Chicago. Vicious went light and still smoked you. You ain't spitting raw, fam. Erica Badu. After this pussy, Dre was looking different on cam. I'm with the shit. I'm with the shits, prick. This dipshit done slipped in some quicksand. I'm on point guard with the blazer. I bought the rod to strict land. That little thing you be texting. That little thing you be texting. The homies be smashing on that chick, pissing your lemonade with your name on it. Put it back up in the fridge. She was smutting while you was locked up. You came home trick cashed up on the bitch. You knew her box got around while you still crack her at the Ritz. But wait. You been in jail so long. You don't know how to act around women. Dog scary, 04 election. You couldn't beat the Bush on the polls. You John Kerry, I had bigger plans. I wasn't asking for this. Now you on a casualty list. Code word ponytail. Get a clip to the back of your wig. Yeah, I'm saying, little homie, I don't play like this. I grind 24/7 every day like this. And I know you figured he wouldn't get slayed like this, but your mama should have told you it'd be days like this.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel like STRICC.
Mike, thank you, man. Hey,
good looks, Mr. Hawk. I feel like YK had the stronger moments, but STRICC was more consistent all the way through. I feel like at the end of the day, there was no clear winner in this battle. YK, just, he's a fucking veteran.
That's
dude,
it.
And,
that's how I would.
He just came off a lot more seasons.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I feel like STRICC probably has a higher overall ceiling once he harnesses it. He just hasn't necessarily battled enough. This was and I can't say he hasn't been challenged because he's had good competition.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I feel like it's just him just continuing to get those looks and growing.
Definitely battling more often.
Battling more often is what it's come down to.
Cannon's delivery is that it's like, it always feels like he's snapping, and then it's like you're waiting for that. Yep. When it's like
super on point.
At such a high level of like delivery. So you're like, where's the crescendo? Where's the peak?
That's damn near the problem. It's like it's almost becomes a crutch. It's like listening to a motherfucker like Future's music, where it's like it's dope as hell because just the sonic appeal of it all, and like he could go in the booth and fucking say anything, and it really doesn't matter because it sounds cool, and then it makes him. And I'm not saying him necessarily, but a lot of artists, and I've seen it happen to him at times, where they get lazier as lyricists because they don't need to be as good.
Because they got the vibe.
And that's cool if you're making turn-up music, whatever, trap music, but in the context of battle rap, if you're relying too much on your delivery, you know what I mean, you wind up falling short.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did think that Kannon had a lot of like just put together interesting lines and good slang and good bars, but he doesn't. He still is figuring out how to.
He had that one crazy
moments.
ass quotable. What was the quotable about the fuck? And it was in that last round too. I forgot what he said. Do you remember what it was?
Strick?
No, YK.
No, I don't.
He had one quotable in his last round about fucking he basically when lines don't stick with you that much, it's hard to really determine the winner on either end because you know that's what it comes down to. But nobody took a clear L, and you saw some really fucking good rapping, and I feel like that stage brings out a good side of MCs, and I think that more people have to.
So sir, we watched that battle because STRICC has a battle with Bonnie Godiva.
January 19th. VOD, LA Battlegrounds. If you're in LA, come to the battle. If you're not, get the VOD.
Let's talk controversy. Let's.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Well,
can I look at this? Yeah, I haven't smoked in forever. So
yo, I'm kind of along. I know I'm in the minority that doesn't really give a flying fuck that Bonnie bought bars and that she got outed for it. I really do not care at all. At the end of the day, all that matters to me is that you can show up and rap good and make it convincing. I don't fucking really care that much that you even wrote your own shit.
Well, I'll tell you what. No, I agree. I agree.
I don't really care, man. Honestly, I don't.
I totally at this
care
point
at all.
In this era, I don't care. And you know, and I hate to do it like this, but let's be real. Let's look at hip hop from a historical context. Let's look at the people that we applaud as the greatest female rappers, and I hate categorizing MCs of this. Who are the greatest female MCs of all time? MC Lyte,
Lil Kim,
Queen Latifah, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj,
Missy.
Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott,
Lady of Rage.
Yeah, Lady of Rage. There's a handful of names. There's a handful of names, right? Foxy Brown, you know what I mean? Eve, you know, there's a handful of names that come up in that conversation perpetually. And admittedly, over 50% of them have writers for their shit. The only people that don't, including legendary battle MC, who is the foundation of battle rap, Roxanne Shante, had G-Rap and Kane writing her bars. You know what I'm saying? MC Lyte wrote her own bars. Queen Latifah wrote her own bars. Lauryn Hill could thank Pace One and Young Zeev of The Outsiders for her greatest lyrical accomplishments in the context of MCing on songs like Zealots, on records like Ready or Not. She could thank Wyclef Jean for her lyrical accomplishments on a bunch of other records as well. So these are the people that we hold to the higher standards of MCing. We already know Nicki Minaj has had help her entire fucking career. As Kyle says, I don't think it takes away from these women. And when men do it, when it happens with Drake, when it happens with pretty much everybody, I hate to bust person.
Is it really being a fucking gender issue?
No, it's not. I think there is a degree of it being a gender issue, but I also feel like that has a lot to do with the way that hip hop is ran and the people that are in control of the culture and the sexism that comes with the entertainment industry on some Harvey Weinstein shit, who's really getting on and shit. And I'm not saying that talent doesn't come up, but when you have instances like the chick that spit the verse and doing it by LL Cool J is not the same girl featured in the video. This even supersedes hip-hop culture when you look at like CNC Music Factory, Everybody Dance Now, and all those like huge hits. It's a different bitch in the video than the woman that they didn't cast. Why? Well, the reason turns out is because she was plus size, and they weren't trying to have that, you know what I mean, image wasn't popular in the early 90s when ass wasn't even in style yet.
Yeah.
When people were overlooking how fine Selena was because they had this standard so twisted. You feel me? Like,
yeah, word up. That's super on point right there.
So it's like, so really, I'm not saying it's an issue of sex, but of sexism, and like that women aren't capable of it. What I'm saying is the women that have been in position to rise to the top of the pop charts tend to have a lot of help with their pens. Right. Not across the board.
No, I see in the comments someone's trying to say, "Oh, that you're talking recording artists, not battle rapper." I don't. I mean, I think at a certain point it becomes the same issue because even though battle rap's not, say, per se as popular as a recording artist, it's gotten pretty damn popular where a lot of these battlers are battling,
man, I'll say this,
7-8 times a year now.
All your favorite battle rappers, they don't write all their shit, man. This, like, you think like they write 100% of this stuff. There's always like feedback rooms and people get a line from this fool, that and the other, man. It's like not 100% from that individual
100%, you're right.
all the time, and that's not a fucking problem.
Man.
All that matters is how you deliver it and your conviction and your believability behind it. And how good you
Wait
rap.
a second. Wait a second. I'm not saying that battle rappers should or shouldn't have ghostwriters. Sorry to interrupt you, Kyle.
Yeah, that's good.
But hip hop, battle rap is a 100% a reflection of hip hop culture. So what you're seeing happen in the industry is you're seeing happen in hip hop. This is the first time, and it happened a few months back, that hip hop, according to Billboard, was the most popular genre in the world and sold more records and had more sales than any other genre of music. This is clearly reflected. Look at the Grammy Awards this year. This is the first year that it's not predominantly white men and women nominated for Album of the Year. You literally have 3 hip-hop albums and an R&B album nominated for Album of the Year. There's one white person and there's a white female nominated for Album of the Year. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
pretty incredible, though.
So you're looking at a completely different society, and this is an art form that, when presented in the context of the mainstream, and I'm not talking about hip-hop culture, I'm talking about hip-hop music as presented through the mainstream media, as presented by the media, as presented by the industry, is the same of where battle rap is at right now. You feel me? Like, and battle rap is achieving the same popularization to a different degree, and well, to a similar degree, but just on a different level. That's why you're seeing it. I'm not condoning it. What I'm saying is what's going on. Now, we received a message from Coffee. She said,
Coffee Brown.
what's up, baby girl? No, Coffee, hey, you know, since Coffee said that, I will say, when Coffee made a post a few months back, she said, I'm looking for a battle rap boyfriend right now, and I'm thinking about Lush, but I heard that he married, but, you know, I love you too, baby girl. She did say that.
All right, so...
On Caddy.
You are married.
All right, we're going to spin the wheel.
Hey, can I spin it, or do you have to spin it?
No.
Yeah.
Nah, Chase Ghost Rope fucking white lies.